So,
How you see
I
it?
don't deny that it is the, challenging moments at this point of time. There is no denial on that fact. But yeah, somehow I think we are managing it because we understand that input costs have gone, north side. So that's current kind of a, challenge for us. But yeah, I think we're able to manage it. Yeah. So we are able to position our products accordingly in the market, and we are. I think what we feel is that if not now, but definitely later half of second half, I believe there should be a good market recovery, and hopefully the prices will be kind of streamlined, and there will be business as usual from next year. So we are going to,
But this year,
hold strong at this point
So
of
if
time.
you compare with the 2025 and 2026, do you think, will the industry or the Sony will able to, touch that level because of these kind of disturbances and price hikes, etc.?
I think we're going to, our business is kind of, to be very frank, looking fine as of now because somehow ASPs are going up, as I said, because we are selling bigger screen sizes. We are selling better products, which is more, a bit of high price points. So our ASPs are going up. So value business, I believe, is doing pretty good, I would say. Only the volume, there is kind of a little bit of a, shrink there, which I'm sure that as moving forward will recover. There is a wave of a bit of uncertainty, which is, it's not kind of, only in India. This is kind of global. So I can expect that customers are wait and watch scenario right now. Of course, Sony is kind of assisting in this situation by providing very friendly EMIs and those kind of finance offers and other stuff. So we are not witnessing a very kind of a, kind of a downtrend in terms of consumption per se. But I think it's so customers are tending to buy, as I said, better products in this scenario. So we are, seeing this kind of a good trend happening. That's the reason we are able to survive. We are doing pretty well. We are doing much better than last year, I can tell you, even in imaging and other products also. Even televisions, I would say that our values are not down compared to last year, although volume is a bit down because number of customers in the market may be not that many. But because of our premium approach, because the ASPs are going, pretty healthy and strong, we are able to maintain our value. So that's not bad at all, actually.
Yeah. So you are going next, sitting very near to the festive season. So this accounts for almost 1/3 of your sales. So how do you plan for this festive season? What are your expectations?
Super excited. We believe by that time even the global, economic situation also will be kind of fine. And India will see once again a robust sales season coming forward. Looking forward, and more so, I think this is not a coincidence. We normally do that. Most of our new lineup is going to be launched in the next couple of months. So today is one big day, and then we have different categories, different launches. So I think we should be in a very good position to do kind of blockbuster sales in Diwali, because of our new products and our marketing spend, which we are going to infuse a lot of money to promote. And of course, we hope that the economic climate is also good. Yeah.
So do you expect the double-digit growth again?
See, the plan is like that, but let's see. This is fingers crossed because let's see how it goes. Yeah. I think we are growing. Consistently in the last at least last 4 years, right? So the growth is consistent. There was a little bit of less growth in a couple of years back, but from 21 onwards, I think we have a very nice consistent double-digit growth, right? So nothing different this year. I am expecting a similar level because, as I said, that audio is looking very promising, and other categories are looking quite promising. And then I think with new launches, even TV should come out pretty good. So yeah, double-digit value growth is on the cards. Today is a big day. We just launched Bravia Theatre Trio. This is it's a true invention in our home theater launches ever done from Sony side. So it's a beautiful product. This was designed by our sound engineers in theaters in Hollywood. So I can safely, comfortably and confidently say that with Bravia Theatre Trio, customers can experience the richest possible cinematic sound. They would, like any brand is able, able to translate it at home, right? So and it's a very unique form factor. It's not a very conventional soundbar, like a straight-looking soundbar. So it's minimalistic. Customers have freedom to use different options of speakers, subwoofers, and all that stuff, right? So all in all, I think it looks very beautiful, very, very powerful, most immersive, I would say. And the most important thing, this is going to be the most compatible or best product for our large screen viewer, who view the large screen televisions, for all those customers. Because large screen requires a big sound stage, which, like I'm talking about 85-inch, 98-inch and 100-inch and above. You cannot have a same surround sound experience with a conventional bar. So I think as an overall market, as I think most of the industry people know, that we are the leaders in the soundbars in this country. So as an overall piece, we are more than half of the market, actually speaking. And in the entry segment, we are around, I think, 55-60% share, right? I'm talking about sub 20K. Last year we launched System 6, as you also are aware of this beautiful product, and that was launched in the range of between 30K to 50K segment, and that garnered huge success. And we are now more than 50% of that market as well. Sony is on its path to develop the premium segment in this country. So as I said, large screen televisions and premiumization as far as sound is concerned is the next big bet Sony is betting on, with new technologies, new form factors. So that share is constantly increasing now, right? I'm talking about products worth more than 70,000-80,000 rupees, going up till 1.7, 1.8 lakhs, with the entire setup roughly around 3 lakh rupees. This is out of box. This is easy to install, run by software as well, and various options. And then most important, as I said, these are all created with Sony engineers in a very theatrical setup and environment, truly believing that with these systems, Sony can deliver what is director's intent as far as his visual and sound creativity and intention to the customers, So I think if customers want to experience cinema at home, I don't think so there is a better choice than these products which we are talking about. So I think audio has gone a long way in last 5 to 7 years of journey, selling electronic products in this country for me. So I think, we were primarily dominated by televisions, as might be knowing. So 70% of our turnover was coming from televisions. Though it's not that we have reduced the television, business per se, but contribution for sound has been quite strong last several years actually. Primarily the reason is cinema. Because Indian households, we are wedded to Bollywood, right? So after politics is Bollywood in this country. So people are, they wanted cinematic experience, and we listen to them. And then, of course, so when it comes to, there are products available in the, market, but they have to do a lot. Like there's separate components and all. Most of the people don't understand this complicated setup and technology. So here we came out with our unique Bravia theaters. And people started, as you rightly said, buying them with televisions, attachment, right? So why? Because they wanted cinema at home. So I think that piece is growing. So I would say now we are almost, as an audio category, more than 20% in our company, and growing at a rapid pace. So not only soundbars, but we have party speakers, we have headphones, we have so much of personal audio equipments. So I think sound is a serious business as far as Sony India is concerned. Pretty serious, yeah. I have been continuously pushing this drive, for Sony in this market. And now I can say that we are kind of there. We have established ourselves. So television is a big piece. Audio, we are now known as a premium, audio company. Camera, anyway, we lead the industry. Gaming, we are anyway, doing very well. So I think, all in all, SONY definitely is a premium brand, and it's the most loved brand in this country, I firmly believe. And I think, premiumization concept or strategy has worked well for India.